Hello smart investors, welcome to Real Estate Made Easy. This is where we educate you, we inform you about 4 tips concerning real estate investment so that you can actually be among the 1% of the 1% smart investors that are making the wise investment decision when it comes to real estate. Please, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, kindly take this advantage of this opportunity now to do so right away. Give us a thumbs up to encourage us, and please feel free to check our previous videos to see if you are 1 or 2 things you can as well learn to add to your existing real estate investment knowledge. Thank you. Today we'll be discussing how to invest 2 to 10 million naira in real estate. You see, a number of people have actually thought that real estate investment is capital intensive, as in they truly want to invest, but they don't know have all the millions. Some people tell you, I don't have up to 10 million, I don't have up to 50 million, I don't have to this and that. But they have the interest in investing in real estate, and they know for sure that real estate investment is one good opportunity almost every millionaires have utilized. So it is a wise thing to do to actually invest in real estate. But then the fear of getting this huge sum of money to invest in real estate is one thing that is actually causing people to run away from taking advantage of real estate investment. Of course, it doesn't have to be. Now, that is why we have dedicated today's episode of our Real Estate Made Easy to be how to invest 2 to 10 million naira in real estate. So I will share with you different opportunities you can actually maximize to ensure you make the best use of your 2 to 10 million naira budget, and you'll be getting good return on investment guarantee. Number 1 means by which you can actually invest in real estate with your budget of 2 to 10 million naira is what is known as real estate financing or real estate cashback. Do you understand? What this means is that number of real estate companies actually need funds to improve on their existing projects. Some want to acquire new land, some want to develop the one they've already acquired into bungalows, terraces, and duplexes. Now they've come up with different schemes to attract investors to bring their funds, and then you both share profit. That is, once they deliver the property, you share the profit. So, but what you must, the risk involved is that you must be careful of the kind of company you want to partner with in this regard. That does that company, have they done similar thing before? Do they have an existing project that they've done and they have delivered? Or they want to use your money for a litmus test and see whether this scheme will work for them or not. So if you are sure that the company is actually reputable, year in, year out, they've done similar thing and everybody has been paid, there's no issue of any one person being owed any amount of money, then you can know that yes, this company, they can actually do the needful by giving you your money when it is meant to be given. Example of the real estate financing or trust fund is what is known as real estate cashback. Now, what the company does is simple. The company will be the one to acquire the property, develop the property, market the property, and sell the property. So what you are doing is just to own a stake in the property, that yes, you have brought your money for this investment. But the risk involved is that you are not having a physical land to you, that this is, unlike if you are doing a land market, that you know that this whole land is your own and you have a document to it. What this company usually do is they just give you a positive check, and some will give you an insurance certificate if they are truly reputable. They'll give insurance certificate, they'll give a posted check. These are security to ensure that your investment is safe with them. Some will also even give you certain portion of the land and mark it to you to maturity as form of security, that in this estate now, let us know now the property is worth 50 million naira and all you have is just 2 million naira or 10 million naira. So the value of your 2 million naira or your 10 million naira will be given to you in form of square meter, and a document to that effect will be issued to you. That you can see, in that case, your 2 million naira is fetching you money, and usually companies like that at times can give you up to 30 to 35% return on investment for 10 months, or some will give you for 12 months, or for 6 months they can give you 70% or 21%, depending on how viable that company is. If you want to do real estate financing or trust fund or the real estate cashback, what you must, as you know, at Real Estate Made Easy, will give you the warnings as well as the risk involved in any form of investment you want to embark, so you can make better informed decisions. Be sure that the company you want to partner with in this regard is a reputable company. Be sure that the company has done a similar project and they deliver. Not that when they collect money for property development, they use it for farming. they use it for forex, they use it for other investment scheme, and in the long run the property will not be delivered. And so if the property is not delivered, how can they make profit and how can they give you your own money back? So you need to be sure that whoever of the company you want to partner with in form of financing, in terms of trust fund, in terms of, let's say, cashback, be sure that that company is reputable and has done a similar project and there is no history of default in terms of payment. With that, you can be rest assured that your 2 million naira can generate you nothing less than 30% return on investment in 10 months or 12 months, depending on the company. Or can generate, and your 10 million naira as well can generate you nothing less than 30 to 35% return on investment guarantee, where your money as well as your capital is protected in 10 to 12 months. This is a wise investment that does not involve your physical effort, does not involve your physical energy, but yet your money is working for you even while you sleep. That is one advantage of what, let's say, trust fund or let's say financing, if you are able to meet the right people and you have done the right thing. Another means by which you can invest 2 to 10 million naira in real estate is through what is known as crowdfunding. What is crowdfunding? Crowdfunding implies that 2 or more people are bringing funds together to achieve a particular real estate investment goal. Maybe you want to buy a property or you want to buy a particular piece of land. It means that if a property, for instance, is selling for 30 million naira, if 3 of you can bring 10 million naira each, it means that 3 of you can raise 30 million naira. If you are buying that property, for instance, now, and let's say in 12 months' time, that property is worth 50 million naira, it means that the 20 million naira profit on it, it will be shared among the 3 of you. That's what we call crowdfunding. Or it could be that you want to buy an acres of land in an emerging market, and you know, for you to buy acres of land, you also need to put funds in. You need big form of money. So if you have 2 million naira, another person has 2 million naira, by the time you're up to 5, you can raise 10 million naira, and that 10 million naira can get you a good piece of land in an emerging market. Let's place a place like Mowe or a place like Epe, that's the market value is still not very much, but yet you can get a good piece of land in that region. So that is a way of crowdfunding. Or if you have up to 10 million naira, you can do the same thing and you can share the profits. That is an example of crowdfunding. That is clear, right? So what are the risks that are involved in crowdfunding? It means that the crowdfunding, you will be the one to do the work. You raise the capital, you ensure you purchase the land or purchase the property, and then you do the marketing so that you can make sales on the property or on the land. And once sales is made, that is when you share profit. That means that if there's a missing link, either in acquiring the right property, you both share the risk, you both share the loss. And if there is also a missing link in selling the property at the right time, your money might be laying value. So you must understand the risks involved when you are doing crowdfunding. And again, if also one person is pulling back, and that may also delay other people from moving forward, because if your budget, for instance, is to acquire a property worth 40 million naira, and because you are 4 in number, 10 million naira each, and the other person is not forthcoming with his own part of 10 million naira, one of the 3 people have brought their 30 and 10 million naira each, making 30 million naira, you can see that you cannot go ahead with that purchase, except other people are ready to commit more funds to ensure you meet the capital target of 40 million naira. So that is the risk involved that you must be aware of. Also, what are the advantages of crowdfunding? Of course, you share the benefits. That fund that you alone cannot acquire 40 million worth of property, with your 10 million naira, you can acquire that property because of other people have joined their funds together, and you both can share the profit when you are able to make a good sales, and that everybody smiles at the end of the day. Just before I give you the final tips on how to invest between 2 million naira and 10 million naira in real estate, if you have enjoyed what you have listened to so far, please do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel, so that, and also turn on the notification button so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload new videos. Also, please feel free to drop your comments if you have any question on what I've discussed earlier on. Which area have you invested before? Which one have you had similar experiences? Are there questions you would like to ask? Are there areas of concerns that are of importance to you? Feel free to let us know in the comment section. You can also call the hotline attached to the flyer so that you can hear directly from us and we can give you pro tips on how to make smart real estate investment decisions. To us at Real Estate Made Easy, our aim is to ensure that you actually own property with peace of mind, irrespective of whether you stay in Nigeria or you stay in diaspora. It doesn't have to be difficult. That is why Real Estate Made Easy a YouTube channel of Beckley Consult Nigeria Limited is created to empower you and to enlighten you on how to make smart real estate investment decisions and how to be a professional when transacting in real estate. Another means by which you can invest 2 to 10 million naira in real estate is what is known as contract deposits. This is basically applicable for off-plan projects. What is an off-plan project? An off-plan project is a building project that is yet to be completed, but the developer already knows what he or she wants to develop. Maybe a set of bungalows or duplexes or terraces. So you are like an investor buying from the initial stage of that construction before it is completed and everybody is in a structure, a physical structure. So once you buy an off-plan project, you can discuss with the developer. Okay, for instance, now if an off-plan project is selling for a bungalow, selling for 50 million naira in a place like Mowe or Ekpe, with your 2 million naira initial deposit, you can actually key into that with your agreement with the developer. But ensure that you have a written contract agreement that this is how much you want to pay as initial deposit and this is how you intend to pay your balance off. Now, what advantage do you have in that regard is that in Nigeria real estate investment, cost of building materials do not remain the same. So if you are not taking advantage of initial deposit, by the time you are ready, let's say 2 months time to that period, you may not find that same property at that same price again. But with your initial deposit of 2 million naira, you can actually maximize that, and that will give you an added advantage. Another advantage of taking advantage of the off-plan project is that it will enable you to also see through the project. You know when the project started, you know the quality of material that are used in the construction of the project, and you'll be able to monitor the progress. So that gives you a peace of mind that instead of putting your whole sum of money of 40 million naira into a project, you have maximized the current price of that project with just 2 million naira in initial deposit. Or you have 10 million naira you can pay at a go. You have taken advantage of that golden opportunity, because by the time you are ready, the same price of property will not be the same like I've earlier mentioned. However, if you're investing in real estate, the pro tips again is that do not put all your life savings, do not put all your earnings into an investment. Ensure that you have some money left in your bank, in your asset that you can actually go back to, because real estate investment is not a get rich quick scheme. So ensure that you do not put all your savings into buying a property. That is just a pro tip. That is just a warning. So with this, I hope you have been able to learn how to invest in real estate. Now, whether you want to do the real estate cashback, whereby you can invest for a period of 7 months or 10 months, and you can get 21% return on investment or 30% return on investment guarantee, or you want to do the crowdfunding, or you want to do the contract deposit. I hope you have definitely learned one thing or the other. Thank you.